Okay, so right here, this is where most people realise it was a new Metro game. Just before that, I was kind of like, seeing the snow and the buses and the cars and all that. It kind of looked like a Metro game, but I didn't believe it. But when the gas mask showed up, I started losing my shit because it's Metro, it's back. The dog tags in the photo, they show that it's like a Sparta Ranger. And he's most likely killed, and maybe Artyom's kind of like searching for him. Next we see that Artyom still has his watch, indicating he's still got a minute of auction left, and he's going to fair enough filter. And a new addition to his wrist is like a compass or something, can't tell what it is. And the next shot we see it's all held together with tape, which is pretty cool. As we'd expect, the scavenging mechanic's still in the game. Artyom picks up shells for his shotgun, I think it's a shotgun, just from a random corpse. Like, searching corpses is really important in this game. I really like that the luminescent fungus is still in the game. It's really reminiscent of previous games. Especially levels where like you have to fight the spiders in Metro Last Link. It's a really good part of the game, if not really creepy. Here we get to see our Artyom still has his really cool bullet lighter, which has been in the game since the start. It's such a cool thing in the game, and it's really, like, when people see it they know it's Metro. Artyom then gets attacked by a watchman, which looks so good in new graphics. The hair, the eyes, teeth, really good. The shotgun that Artyom uses to kill watchmen looks really powerful, but he kills it in one blast, which is like surprising for a Metro game. Artyom still has his trench knife from previous games as well, really cool thing. At this point we see Artyom take off his mask and breathe the air, like outside. In previous games it was all radiated, which is why I think that Moscow is no longer radiated. We see flowers in a clear sky, and later we see the sun. One of the developers said in a game's point of view, which is linked below, this is a scene from near the end of the game, and this is like all, which is pretty cool. So this seems to replace the journal from previous games. I think we see a compass the map. People saying X is open world, but I just think it's set like previous games with the level you're currently on is open world, or like kind of like a sandbox type thing. After this, Artyom pulls out binoculars to see what's going in, and sees orange cloth, which in previous games indicated where the player had to go because there wasn't a many of that. In this shot, we then see Artyom's new crossbow, showing that the game still has a wide variety of weapons, which is really good because the weapons in Metro are really good. We see Artyom kill something that looks like a mutated wild dog, and like in previous games, weapons like throwing knives and crossbow bolts are retrieved. I really like the bit where the dog things are like scared of the bear mole thing, don't know what it is yet, but they like run away from it and stuff, they can like, sense it coming. This clip shows how the environment can be used to defeat things as the bear thing slides down after being hit by an explosive crossbow bolt. I don't know if the zipline feature will be used a lot in the game, but if it is to traverse certain levels, like the kind of moat thing in the swamp level near the end of the game, the church, that's pretty cool. Here we see someone who looks a lot like Anna from Metro Last Light, Miller's daughter. Love interest from Metro Last Light. She shouts Artyom's name, confirming it is actually him. And you can see her on the train. So it looks like it follows the book 2035 story. I'll talk about this in another video though. In another shot we actually see the sun in a Metro game, again possibly showing how the radiation is gone. So there is Metro Exodus 2018, departing 2018, you know, the train. Many games are beginning to come out in February, so hopefully Metro comes out early 2018. And Exodus means a mass departure for people, and in the book, I believe, and also with the developer said a games point of view, which is linked below. I'll break it down maybe. People are leaving Moscow to look for life, and hopefully this means we'll see much more of the Metro world. Thanks for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the breakdown, and subscribe for more Metro content.